Friends, let's talk today about something that scares most people: teeth and visits to the dentist. You have to admit, many people still get chills just thinking about the drill. That sound is impossible to forget, right? The doctor looks at your tooth and says, "You have a cavity, we'll have to drill it," and your heart sinks. Since childhood, we have been told that teeth are like stones. If they are damaged, they can only be drilled and filled. But there is another, more interesting and almost unknown side to this story. What if I told you that teeth can repair themselves? That our body has an internal system for protecting and even regenerating teeth? Yes, this is not science fiction. Our teeth are not dead pieces of minerals, but real living organs. Under the hard enamel is dentin, a kind of dental bone. And inside it is a whole network of tiny channels. A special dental fluid flows through these channels. When the body is healthy, this fluid moves from the center of the tooth outward. Imagine it as if there is a flow coming from inside the tooth that pushes out everything unnecessary and protects it. This flow not only brings nutrients, but also creates a kind of barrier, preventing bacteria and acids from penetrating inside. But here's the problem. If for some reason this flow reverses and starts moving in the opposite direction, from the outside to the inside, the tooth loses its protection. And then it literally starts to absorb everything bad. Food debris, germs, acids. And that's when tooth decay begins. Now the main question is, why does the flow suddenly change direction? It's very simple. The body lacks vitamins and minerals, and the brain gives the command, "We need to save the more important organs," and takes minerals directly from the teeth. The teeth are left unprotected, and there you have it, a cavity. This amazing knowledge was once discovered by a dentist named Dr. Weston Price. Back in the 1930s, he traveled the world and observed peoples who lived on a traditional diet, without store-bought food, sugar, or chemicals. And you know what? They had almost no tooth decay. They didn't even brush their teeth properly. It turned out that the secret to their health was in their diet. Their diet was rich in 3 very important vitamins. Today, they are called the Holy Trinity for teeth. Vitamin A, retinol. Vitamin D3, vitamin K2. They work as a team. Vitamin D3 helps us absorb calcium and phosphorus. Vitamin A initiates the processes that direct these minerals. And vitamin K2 acts like a navigator, showing these minerals where to go, to the teeth and bones, rather than to the blood vessels and soft tissues. This raises the question, where can we get all this? Backhand index pointing right sources of vitamins A and D3 include high-quality cod liver oil. However, not just any cod liver oil will do. Modern oils often lose vitamins during processing. Fermented oil is the best option. Backhand index pointing right sources of vitamin K2 include natural butter from cows fed fresh grass, free-range eggs, liver, and chicken and beef offal. Dr. Price even recommended that his patients mix cod liver oil with butter. The results were simply amazing. But vitamins aren't everything. Teeth need minerals. The easiest way to get them is from bone broth. Our grandmothers knew this without any science. Rich broth strengthens bones, joints, and teeth. There's one more thing. We need to remove from our diet anything that steals minerals from us. The main thief is phytic acid. It is found in whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes. It binds calcium, magnesium, and zinc and prevents them from being absorbed. But our ancestors found a way around this. They soaked the grain, sprouted it, or made sourdough bread. This destroyed the phytic acid. We can also return to these simple methods. And, of course, less sugar. Sugar is the main friend of bacteria and the main enemy of teeth. It creates acid and leaches minerals. You can also help your teeth from the outside. Now there are toothpastes with hydroxyapatite, the substance that makes up our enamel. It really helps to patch up small cracks. Rinsing with coconut oil is also an excellent method. Keep it in your mouth for 10 to 15 minutes, and the microbes will disappear, and your gums will become stronger. Chewing gum with xylitol after meals starves bacteria and increases saliva production, which in itself heals teeth. But it is very important to understand that all this helps in the early stages of tooth decay. If the pain is severe, there is inflammation or an abscess, it is already serious and you need to see a doctor. But to prevent it from getting to that point, nutrition and care work wonders. Don't believe that you are a victim of genetics. Your teeth can be saved, and the main tool is not a drill but your plate. Friends, thank you for staying with me until the end. If you found this information useful, please support the video with a like and a comment. Share it with your loved ones so that as many people as possible know that our teeth can heal themselves if we give them everything they need to do so.